Now, you donate a body organ, don't ask for it back. Would you believe a guy wants his kidney back as part of a divorce settlement? It's got to be a first. He says it's either the donated kidney yanked out of his wife or he wants $1.5 million. Oh, by the way, he's a doctor. Richard Batista says he deserves this payout because she was having an affair.
I felt humiliated and betrayed, disrespected and disregarded for me as a person, as a man, as a husband, as a father.
All right, we have reached out to the wife's attorney. No success on that front. Let's get divorce attorney Vicki Ziegler in on this. Vicki, good to have you. By the way, we're taking your calls if you want in on this. 1-877-TEL-HLN. All right, the husband knows. He admits he's not getting the kidney back. So why make the unreasonable demand here? What's going on?
Well, I mean, Mike, talk about getting acrimonious divorces, taking it to another level. I mean, I think this is obviously an economic payback. He's emotionally scorned. And, you know, no one wants to ever support anyone that commits adultery if the allegations are true. But at the end of the day, this is the most outrageous thing that I've heard in the last 10 years of practice. I mean, let's be frank. We know that when anybody gives a donation of an organ, which is an amazing thing and a very brave thing to do, that is a gratuitous and voluntary gift that you give someone, regardless of whether you're married or you're unmarried. So at the end of the day, that's not happening. No judge in America is going to give this guy back the kidney, as you said. However, $1.5 million he's placed as a price tag on a kidney. How so? We know that in this country, we can't put a price tag on any type of organs. You can't sell them. It's illegal. So this is the most outrageous, silly thing. And you remember when we talked about the YouTube divorce a while back? It's again, why bring negative attention to your case? Judges read the papers. They read them. They see the news. This is terrible for him. I think he's shooting himself in the foot.
Yeah, don't you think he played this wrong? Okay, let's again, the affair has not been, she hasn't admitted to it that I know of, right, Vicki?
Correct.
Okay, he alleges it. But wouldn't it have been a better ploy? I gave her a kidney, I saved her life, and she went and had an affair less than 2 years later. Go with that instead of this give me the kidney back ploy, right?
Absolutely. I mean, you want to play the victim, you want to play the martyr to some degree, absolutely. But remember, it's been reported that, in fact, in 2001, near about the time she received the kidney from the doctor, they had marital discord. Things weren't going well then. So there was no, guarantee, shall we say, that this marriage would continue. So I certainly, if I was representing him, I would not be playing this media card and that I want the kidney back, and if I don't get the kidney back, I want the money. I think it's actually offensive. It lacks a sensitivity chip, and I think any judge is going to be turned off. Yeah,
exactly. Let's get a call in. Debbie in Georgia. Debbie, your thought on this one?
Yes, sir. My thought is that he's very upset, and I think that he gave the kidney in good faith of loving the lady, but it sounds to me that he would be buying body parts back if he's trying to get money back.
You just hit it. It just sounded wrong for you even to say that, buying body parts back. It's illegal. Vicki, you had said it. Let's get another quick call in. Shazette in North Carolina. Go ahead.
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah, I know that he can't get the kidney back, but I think that she should at least give him some kind of monetary payback because it was a deceptive way in which she went about getting his kidney from him.
Vicki, I'm not sure about a deceptive way. I mean, she was really needed it. I don't know if there was a deception or I think there was maybe a betrayal with the alleged affair.
Right, yeah, absolutely, Mike. I mean, at the time of 2001, we're talking about 7 years ago.
Right.
I can understand the argument if it was 6 months ago, she's been having an affair and then she files for a complaint for divorce. That's not the case here. I mean, these people had marital discord years and years ago. They were trying to reconcile, and who knows what can happen in a marriage. Anybody knows in a relationship things can change. I certainly don't think they're going to be able to prove deception or fraud, and that's certainly not what they're alleging here.
Yeah, hey, Vicki, another element to this is he's claiming he's not able to see their 3 kids, ages 14, 11, and 8. And do you think, is that part of this plan? To introduce this, give me $1.5 million with really the goal, I want to see my kids.
Absolutely. Throw as much, mud at the wall and see what sticks. I mean, if this is really about custody and visitation, he's the father. He should have visitation and parenting time. But, to go about it in this way, I just find it to be offensive, and I think a judge is going to do that. If he doesn't want to pay as much alimony or child support or equitable distribution, then say so. We have tactics that are within the legal limits, but this is completely, I mean, in my opinion, this is lunacy.
Yeah, exactly. And like you said, it's going to tee a judge off. And it's already, let's face it, the guy's not getting good media out of this. So, so far, lose-lose, I believe.